I think it was about 5 or 6 years ago. I um I was I was actually in the back of my house laying at the pool with my wife, and I got it in my head that I wanted a certain type of sports car, and
Mhm.
it was just because I was a kid from the apartments who had nothing, and I'm
Right.
like, I felt like if I got this car, I've never even driven one, this particular car. I'm like, it must be great. It's so I got to get this car, and I got it in my head, and I went online and I searched, and I found one, and the car was in Maryland, and they shipped it up to me, and I went on Route 23 in Wayne. They pulled up to a big Target parking lot, and the car truck, and they just took the car off the truck, and I got in it, and it was the most surreal, out of body feeling to be in this particular car,
Mhm.
and it felt awesome for a little while, and then after a little while, I was like, wow, that doesn't really matter anymore. It's like, no,
Right.
okay. I sold it after a while because I'm like, that doesn't, I learned a big lesson in life. It doesn't matter. It has zero meaning that I had that car, and I realized I had to do it to get it to realize it didn't matter. You know?
Yeah, absolutely. And I think that's true for a lot of people. Is like you
Yeah.
you think you want things, and when you actually finally have it, you realize, you know what, I really didn't need this. But once again, it's experience, and it's something you have to go through, because it's
Right.
hard to describe that to people. Um, and it's a true experience you just have to live through and get to, and then to be able to make that realization, and that honesty with yourself of like, you know what, this isn't true happiness. It brought me momentary happiness, but it's not true long lasting.
I'll say this. I'll say this, and I won't go any deeper because I don't want your show to be heavy. What that car does for you, what it did for me, what I thought it would do for me, a car can't do that for you. What you really want, what that feeling you want that you thought the car was going to give you, the car can't give you. It has to come from
Right.
inside your heart.